Welcome to a month in my reading life. Good morning. Welcome to the 8th of April. If you can hear noise in the background, I'm sorry. We have everybody home. My husband is off work because his parents are here, and so there's just lots more people around. But I needed to get this kicked off because we're going to go driving today. We're going to go over and show my husband's stepdad. He has not been to this location in 52 years since he went to basic training himself. So we're taking him over to see the base and the area where he went to basic training. I think that'll be fun. And then we're gonna just hang out today. I am getting my nails done. They're driving me crazy because they're really long. So that's on the schedule for today. And I'm starting a new audiobook since I finished the other one, and it's called The Essex Serpent. And I know I said I'm starting it, but I actually started it last night. I read an hour last night. Not an hour, 30 minutes. But I read that last night before bed. And this is another one of my NPR books. And I didn't really know what to expect either. But I think this is going to be a fantasy novel. So I kind of like it already, just an hour in. What else am I reading? I'm also reading 7 Spanish Angels and continuing those, my regular reads. I am also starting today The Fires of Heaven, which is the next Wheel of Time book, because Andrew and I are reading them together, and we're starting that one today. So I'm just going to read a couple of chapters of that. And I'm still reading the Shadow book. Why do I not know what it's called? Come on. The Way of Shadows. I'm going to try to remember that. The Way of Shadows. It would help if it were written somewhere on the outside of the book, and it's just not. It's not even written on the back. I didn't know that there was a little synopsis back here, but anyway, The Way of Shadows. I'm going to remember it. The Way of Shadows. Okay. I didn't know every one of the books had shadow in it, but anyway, so I'm going to read a little bit more of that. I don't know why I said the name of it like 5 times. I'm never going to remember. And I think that's it. So driving around, getting my nails done, reading. That's what today is. I actually had a little bit of work to do for today, but I finished it yesterday. So pretty much today is even a work-free day. I don't have work to do. So I'm going to get the video up for today or for yesterday, and then we're going to go. So I'll check in with you guys as we go, and I will really try to remember to get video today. I hope. Okay, I'll be back. Good morning. I didn't finish anything yesterday, so we're just going to talk about the reading stats. I also didn't read a lot of physical pages yesterday. I was just not wanting to sit down and read. We went on a tour, kind of Lackland Air Force Base here in San Antonio. It's not our base that we live on, but it is, I already told you, the place where basic training happens. And so that is where we went and just went all around yesterday. So when I got back last night, I was just like, I don't feel like reading physical books. And we were watching some shows together, and part of what I'm doing this month is showing you that when I do have free time or downtime or alone time, I try to use that reading. And when I don't have, like when I have family here or when I have stuff that I'm doing with other people, I am I'm trying to be very present with them and not distracted by reading something. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to put that to the side because I knew that today I would be able to catch up on the daily reading for the 7 Spanish Angels and for the little fling. I don't even know what it's called. I just wrote fling in my book. They're both on the Kindle, and I don't have them pulled up right now. But let's talk about in Shadow, The Way of Shadows. I did not read a single page yesterday. And in the Fling book, I didn't read a single page. And I only read 12 pages in 7 Spanish Angels. So everything was just a lot less as far as that goes. But I'm going to add everything up and come back with stats. So when I was done with my calculations, the dogs found something outside to bark at. I think it's a person. That sounds like not a squirrel bark, but like a person that's walking by really far away, and Django's concerned that maybe they might be coming to our house. Okay, stats. For yesterday, I read 19 pages and 6 hours and 58 minutes of audio, bringing the total to 858 pages and 55 hours and 38 minutes of audio. Now, let's talk about the audio. It is The Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. This is one of my NPR books, and normally my NPR books are such a surprise to me, and I'm like, oh, this was so much better than I expected it to be. I've gotten to 49%, so I'm halfway through this book, and I think I might DNF it. I am so bored. Like, I get what's happening. Like, I understand what's going on. It's not that. It is just that there's nothing happening. And I'm not hooked by any of the characters. In fact, the main character, I don't even really like her at all. And so I think I might DNF this just because the thought of sitting down and reading this for another 7 hours, I mean, it won't be 7 hours because it's sped up, but still, the thought of even 3.5 hours of it is just like, no. So I think I'm going to DNF it. So the beginning of the next video tomorrow will be Skeeter picking my next audiobook. And because I'm DNFing this book, it does not count toward anything. I am still going to put it in my journal where I'm tracking the NPR books. I'm still going to put it in there, and I'm just going to write DNF beside it. But I'm not going to, I get no credit for the 7 hours that I've already read, because I'm not going to put it on Goodreads that I read this book, and I'm not going to put it, I am going to put it in my call pile stats because I realized that there was a way in there to mark DNFs. And so I am going to do that, even though I'm not going to put it in my reading journal, my separate reading journal. I'm not going to put it in there because I didn't finish it, and I'm not going to give it a rating on Goodreads. That's generally my policy. If I DNF a book just because I didn't like it, I'm going to not rate it. I've never DNF'd a book and then gave it a rating. So as of right now, every time I DNF, no ratings. That might change in the future, but not right now. So that's it. I'm going to end this here. Go let Skeeter pick my next read, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.